Hello everyone, I'm pissed. I am pissed. Fair warning, family-friendly channel. This video might not be so family-friendly. So, here's the thing. People have commented and sent me messages all the time, and they say, why do you hate Uber so much? Why is Uber your most hated company in the world? Oh no. Uber is not the company I hate the most in the world. Not even by a long shot. I know, that's a strange concept. But my most hated enemy, my most hated company is Amazon.com. To the point where I have not bought a single thing from Amazon in almost 5 years. Never bought it. Had some stock in Amazon one time, sold it a long time ago, long before it reached $1,000 a share. Guess what? I'm not sorry. Yeah, that would have been a lot of money now. You know what? I don't care. It's blood money. I do not want blood money on my hands. That's not how I want to make a living. And with this bullshit email, which I will read and I will comment on during and after, and maybe even a little before technically, you know, you'll see what scums these sons of bitches really are. So, the title of the email is called Important Update. Amazon is simplifying returns. And it says, Dear seller, Amazon is simplifying the returns process on items fulfilled by sellers. Keyword, sellers. Not fulfilled by Amazon. Sellers. Starting October 2nd, 2017, returns of items that you fulfill and that fall within the Amazon returns policy will be automatically authorized. Customers will be able to print a prepaid return shipping label via the online return center instantly. So, here's the thing. This email is, it's like 5 paragraphs. And the first paragraph alone has me screaming bloody murder inside. Bloody murder. I saw that and I was like, what the? I have enough restraint not to use that word. But trust me, I was thinking it very, very, very hard. And so basically, if somebody buys something from you and they just don't like it, they don't know how to use it, it's not the color they thought it would be, hey, they don't even need to contact you to figure out what's wrong. They just return it. And you have to accept it. And that's bad enough. That's bad enough because you know what? I get tired of selling people things that they want to return simply because they don't know what to do. I had someone ask, I sold them a PlayStation Vita and they said, hey, how do I turn it on? You hold this button. Well, I held the button. Nothing happens. Well, did you charge it first? What batteries does it take? Plug it in. It's a rechargeable battery. You moron! But it gets worse. Not the PlayStation Vita part. That story's over. The email gets worse. Oh yeah. We are also introducing Returnless refunds, a feature that is highly requested by sellers. Oh yeah, that's total bullshit. That is such utter bullshit. You're gonna find out why. Heck, I bet you I don't even have to tell you what's wrong with this one before you start getting mad. If you so choose, you will now be able to set rules and automatically issue a refund without requiring an item to be shipped back to you. Sellers have requested this because in many cases, it allows you to save on both return shipping and processing costs. Okay. Couple things about this. First of all, no seller has ever requested, hey, you know what? If you don't want the item, I don't want you to return it to me. I just want to give you it. It's a gift. It's a gift. Moron, you send it back to me. Send it back to me so I could resell it. Let's see here. Sellers have requested because in many cases, allows they both return shipping and processing costs. Yeah, no, if they don't, this is why contacting me would be helpful. Like, if I made a genuine mistake, I will pay the return costs to ship it back. Example, one time someone bought Inuyasha Season 3 for me. I sent them Season 4. And I gave them an option. I said, hey, you can either keep that one and I will send you Season 3 for just $10 more. That's more than half off. And you're essentially getting a free season, or I will pay for you to have that back and then I will send you the correct season. They actually opted for the former. But hey, in that situation, I will pay for the return shipping. But if they don't know how to use it or they just don't like it, hey, you know what? I'll accept it back. But you're paying for that. You're paying to return it to me. I'm not covering that just because you don't like it anymore. That was never an issue with me. But now Amazon is stating that, hey, I can say so that they don't. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. And knowing Amazon, they're probably going to even mark which items you don't need to send back if you're not happy with it. And people will... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, we hope these changes will reduce the effort required to manage your returns and decrease your customer return dissatisfaction rate, the RDR, thereby improving your ratings. First of all, the return dissatisfaction rate should never have been introduced because once someone has to return it, there is no way to really be satisfied when you have to return something. Even if it wasn't anyone's fault, even if they decide, hey, I just don't want it anymore, if they're returning it, they are by design dissatisfied. I have never heard or seen anyone's Amazon metrics where that is anywhere even remotely close to being good. It's always the worst because if you have to return it, you're not satisfied. Moving on. Additionally, you will have full visibility into the end-to-end return process through shipment tracking information located on the Manage Return page in the Seller Central. Yeah, I had that before, and I was getting my stuff back at least. Why is that? That's not a pro. That is so not a pro. It is not a pro that, hey, I can keep track of the stuff that people aren't returning. No, if they're not returning it, I don't care. I don't care if they're not returning it. You know what I do care about? If they want to return it, I want a tracking number that shows that they sent it back to me, and I want to see that I'm getting it back. Okay, below are a few key details. You're required to have a return address on file. If you want to specify a separate return address, please update your information Seller Central. You've not, okay, yada. 2, you are required to issue a refund within 2 business days of receipt of a return. If you do not take any action regarding the refund request, Amazon may refund the customer on your behalf and charge the amount to your seller account. They were kind of already doing this, though. If someone sent me something back, and hypothetically, I didn't accept the return, or wait, not that I didn't accept the return. If I didn't refund, even though I got the item back, they could file an A to Z claim. Which, full disclosure, in that scenario, the A to Z claim is totally justified. Totally justified in that scenario. But otherwise, guess what? This doesn't... And here's the thing. If they do it automatically, that's probably going to count as an A to Z return. And one of the problems with returns like this is that if it's a return, it's counted against you. Like, people change their mind on things, or they just simply don't want it anymore. And when they return something, it counted against the seller because they bothered to return it. But hey, you know, if the sellers work with the buyer, why should they be... 3, you might be responsible for the cost of return shipping in accordance with Amazon's policies. That's not different. 4, certain items are not eligible for prepaid return shipping. You can request exemptions for specific items in your inventory after August 31st. What the heck is that supposed to mean? What the heck does that mean? 5, you can appeal return disputes directly to Amazon, unless it's automatic. To learn more, visit the prepaid returns for sellers fulfilled orders help page. And here's their bullshit policy. Fun. Early participants have seen RDR go down by an average of 3 times after offering prepaid return shipping. If you would like to begin offering automatically authorized prepaid returns to customers before October 2nd, please respond to the survey below by August 11th to onboard by August. Yeah, you know what? No. No seller in their right mind would voluntarily do this. None whatsoever. Look, here's the thing. Small businesses are not in the business of giving things away. I know Amazon is in the business of giving things away. That's why they've never made any money, despite raking in billions of dollars. They're always losing money somehow. Yeah, no. Sellers are going to get screwed on this. And while they're pushing it like, oh, it's voluntary, I can assure you it's not. This is going to be one of those things where it's going to start voluntary, and then because of positive reception, it's going to become permanent. They're already bragging about like, hey, people who have used this, their return dissatisfaction rate metrics went down. A metric that should never have existed in the first damn place. Are you kidding me? Holy... It is going to be so interesting to watch this video. I don't normally say that about my own videos, but I am really curious to see how red I'm getting right now, because this just pisses me off. Amazon, the third-party sellers, are the only thing making you money. Really. Prime loses you at least $2 billion a year, at least, sometimes more. Items, you're not making money on items, you're selling them at a loss. But third-party sellers, you're not shipping the items, you are not storing the items unless someone pays you a higher percentage to do that. Hey, guess what? You're collecting a high fee, and the fees just rise. This is the only thing that's making you money. It's pure profit, because you don't have to do anything. Okay, your cloud business is kind of making you a little money, and yet the more people sign up for it, the more servers you have to get. So yeah, you're going to start losing money on that too. Yeah, all this does is encourage theft. It's official, folks. You want a free item at Amazon? This was official before. It's official now. I mean, it used to be, hey, you just claimed that the item was not described. You got a free item because you didn't have to send the item back. Now, you just claim you don't want it, free item. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should shop at Amazon again. Maybe I should buy from Amazon and do nothing but buy from Amazon, because guess what? It's gonna be free. All I have to do is buy it third party through the sellers and just claim, hey, I don't want it, or I don't know how it works. And guess what? It's free. I don't have to return it. I get my money back. I mean, geez, that doesn't even go against people's claims, because Amazon limits the item not described claim to, like, I think 50. Because really, how many times can you honestly get something that wasn't exactly as described? It's, realistically speaking, it's only a few times that's going to be an issue. But now with this policy, you just claim you don't want it? Well, hey, you get a free item. And it even said at one point in the email, what was it? Let's see here. Yeah, Amazon is simplifying the returns process and items fulfilled by sellers. That is a very, very strong hint that, hey, guess what? You don't have a choice in the matter. We hope these changes will reduce the effort required to... You know what? Let's get off the RDR for a second. And let's just... I want to remind Amazon, whoever's watching, if anyone even cares, and I know they probably don't, that, hey, what are you going to do about the A to Z claims that the sellers win, that are still counted against them. Guys, you know what? You can do stealth Amazon accounts. I technically still have a stealth Amazon account. But I have to be honest. If that account gets suspended, and almost all my accounts have gone down because people just want free stuff and Amazon gives it to them through the A to Z claim. Now, I guess on the positive side, if they just want to rob me, they don't even have to hurt my store. I guess they can just claim they don't want it and they'll keep it and that won't hurt my metrics, I guess. Is that a positive? Is that a positive that now people can just take stuff and I don't lose my store? I mean, geez. All those stories at like Target and Best Buy when I worked for them and they said, you know how much money we lose in theft and how much that hurts our store? Gee, I kind of believe it now. I really believe it now. Just don't sell on Amazon. It's so not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm depressed. I'm pissed. I'm depressed. I'm angry. I just, why do people shop at this soulless company, this soulless, economy destroying, worker abusing, confusing site layout of a company? Why? Comment below and flame responsibly. I am so out of here.